Hi, I'm going to talk about Schrodinger's cat, the thought experiment posed by Erwin Schrodinger as a reductio ad absurdum of a certain interpretation of quantum physics, known as the Copenhagen interpretation, which says that until we make an observation, something like light, for example, is a wave and a particle at the same time. This is what Schrodinger thought was absurd. So he proposed this experiment where you have a cat in a box, which is possibly alive or possibly dead, but only until we make an observation. Before we make an observation, it's both alive and dead, which is clearly absurd according to Schrodinger. So I'm going to agree with Schrodinger's position, but not just that, I'm going to propose a modification which makes his point even stronger, makes it even more absurd, so an even stronger reductio than Schrodinger intended. So, we start with a radioactive substance, which has a 50-50 chance of decaying. Then we add a cat. If the substance decays, it will release a gas, which will kill the cat. If not, the cat will be okay. Now we put all this into a box. Okay, so it's not the same cat, but never mind. We can look through a window in the side of the box, thus making an observation, or we can close the shutter so that we cannot see into the box. So the shutter is open so we can make an observation, which means, according to the Copenhagen interpretation, we collapse the wave function. Then if the shutter is closed, the cat is in superposition of states. Now, to make things more graphic, we put a picture of a dog on the shutter. So we see a dog, shutter closed, we see a cat, shutter open. Now suppose we open and close the shutter so fast that we experience the phenomenon known as persistence of vision. So we would see the cat and the dog at the same time. Does that mean that we collapse the wave function and do not collapse the wave function, and that the cat is in a superposition of states and is not in a superposition of states, which would mean that Schrodinger's experiment would be even more absurd than he intended? Of course, I'm not saying that the shutter would be open and closed at the same time. That would be impossible. But we would be aware of it open and closed at the same time. And that's all the Copenhagen interpretation requires, that we are conscious of that at the same time. And so that's why Schrodinger's cat is even stronger, even more forceful than Schrodinger intended. Thanks for watching.